Namaste and welcome to the weekly episode of the IT Stock Insights. We are looking at IT stock performance from 4th November to 8th November 2024. Before we dive into this week's IT Stock Insights, make sure to subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon to receive timely notifications. Key developments this week. It was an action-packed week. Let's look at it from two perspectives, external and internal. External. On one side we had the US elections happening and Donald Trump emerging victorious. This gave a boost midweek. IT stocks were on a high. Once euphoria subsided, reality kicked in. The other key parameter as the FOMC announcing the much-anticipated 25 basis point cut. Internal factors. Last week we had Diwali and Samvat 2081. We entered the week with that previous closing. Some counters disappointed with poor earnings. Markets punished the poor performers. A very interesting statistic is the Nifty falling 8.3% since the beginning of the recent downfall. May are speaking about impending correction or consolidation. Only time will tell. Well, the Nifty closed 0.64% down. On the surface, while it looked all calm, there was action beneath it. Nifty was primarily saved from falling more steeper by three sectors. IT, which closed the week 4% up. Auto, which closed flat, and Bank Nifty, which closed by 0.22%. The sectors that dragged were Realty, which fell 3.9%, Media at 3.2% and FMCG at 1.8%. While many expect the Nifty to fall more, all depends on how Bank Nifty holds up. Coming to correlation, Nifty IT helped prevent deep falls in the overall Nifty. This has been a recurring theme week on week for the past few weeks. This week particularly, the 4% jump midweek was on outcomes of the US elections, hopes of easing of visa restrictions, and on Thursday a reduction in US interest rates. Concerning factor is the clear distinction in large cap and also mid caps, which we will cover in this video. We will look at large caps from two segments: the traditional top 5 and the challenger brands. In the top 5, all of them showed strong growth. Leaders were HCL and Tech M with 4.6%, followed by Infosys by 4% and Wipro showing lowest growth at 3.1%. Interestingly, midweek spike TCS rose the most at 4.24%, while remaining four were in the 3.6 to 4% range. In Tier 2 large cap, we saw a clear distinction in the 5 stocks. Persistent and Coforge in one bracket, which saw growth of 5%, and the second segment of the Land T-Twins around 3% gains, and Infosys the laggard with negative growth of 2%. In fact, if we look at market narratives, many analysts are increasingly betting on Persistent and Coforge rather than the top 5. Persistent saw the highest jump on 6th November with 5.5% growth. In the 7 stocks analyzed here for mid and small cap space, Zensar had the highest week-on-week gain at 4.2%, followed by Cyient at 2%. KPIT and Happiest Minds were the biggest losers. Midweek gainers were KPIT at 7%, Zensar and Sonata at 6 and 5%. Surprising move from this segment was after the Wednesday the stock started giving up the gain on Thursday, and on Friday it was all painted in red. This was contrary to a healthy mix seen in large caps. That's this week's weekly market update. Thanks for watching.